Is it time for you to bury your dead relationship? As in, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I got 10 ways for us to figure it out. Most people know when their relationship is on life support, but somehow miss the announcement once it's officially pronounced dead. It's all too often that one or both partners hold on to raggedy remnants of what used to be a strong union just for familiarity. I've heard the saying that it's better to go with the devil you know than the devil you don't know. But why we gotta be with the devil? Ugh. If you're trying to figure out if you need to go ahead and bury your relationship or not, here are the 10 ways that might just clue you in. Number 1 or both of you spend more time talking to someone outside the relationship. So this doesn't necessarily mean that you're cheating on each other or entertaining other people romantically. It could just really mean that you're talking to maybe your sister, your mom, your friends, somebody other than them has your attention and you enjoy speaking to them more than you enjoy speaking to your partner. Never a good sign. This is not great at all. When the friend or family member knows more about your relationship issues than you do, it's probably time to pack up. Number 2, spending time with them feels like a chore. Sometimes quality time must be scheduled with busy partners. I understand that everybody's busy, we have careers, we have lives outside of our relationships, but that's not where it's at. When said quality time is dreaded by one or both of the partners, it's pretty telling that there's something not going so right in the relationship. Number 3, others are asking if everything is okay. Now, some people are just being nosy, but if you genuinely have someone around you that's kind of concerned, like they're looking at you guys and are saying like, hey, y'all good? That's not a good sign. While you may not feel like anything is wrong or that bad, others can probably see it and feel it when you both walk into the room. And they're reading your chemistry. So if they're questioning it and wondering if everything is okay, you might need to take a look at that. Number 4, special dates are frequently forgotten. So I'll give you a slight pass on anniversaries. They can be kind of tricky sometimes, but if he or she is forgetting birthdays and like super important dates like that, that's a red flag. They are no longer invested. Number 5, sex seems forced. Now look, sex should in no circumstance seem forced at all, period, end of story. I'm not saying you have to be having sex like rabbits or anything, but if it feels like a chore, if it feels like I don't really feel like doing this, or I'm just not into it, maybe it's time. Number 6, you imagine what another relationship would be like. You ever catch yourself daydreaming about either someone else, real or fictitious, and wondering what a relationship would be with that person, or what your dream guy would be like? If you're doing that and doing it often, maybe time to hang it up. I don't know. Number 7, you no longer share common interests. You may have had the same interests when you first started dating, but people change and grow, good or bad. Typically, couples don't lose every common interest in the process of growing/maturing. Most grow together in a way that complements. If it seems like you've lost all common interests, try looking for new common interests. If you can't find anything, it may be a sign that you guys have kind of grown apart. And that's okay. Number 8. The small things annoy you. If suddenly the way he brushes his teeth sends you over the edge, or hearing him chew turns you off, it may just be time to let it go. Because those are more petty than not. And the small annoyances are kind of an indicator of a larger issue. Try looking for, new ways to fall in love. And if that doesn't work, I don't know. It may just be time. Number 9. You don't feel valued. This one's pretty self-explanatory. When you no longer feel important to your partner, it's a tough pill to swallow. But it's probably a safe bet that you may not be. This is nothing against you or your personality. You just may not be valued by your partner anymore. While he may be busy, if he's just not putting forth effort to validate you and or make you feel valued, it's just not worth your time. Number 10. Neither of you are inspired to try new things together. When couples see things start to go downhill, they typically try to introduce new experiences into the relationship to build on. This is good. This is really good. But if there's no interest in trying new things or going new places by either party, things may have officially fizzled. Honestly, if at least half the list seems familiar, you may want to return to sender. Relationships are work, but they definitely shouldn't be this hard. Always do what you can to fix your relationship, but when it seems irreparable, sometimes it really is. And in those instances, it may be time to bury it, sis. I'm just saying. If you like what you heard, go ahead and click subscribe. And don't forget, give me a thumbs up.